Hey guys, it's Josh here. So Sony decided they wanted to change things up a bit with their PlayStation Plus, and we're gonna just discuss why it's just such a terrible idea.
Good luck.
Sony, for the longest time, I know if we go back to the PS3 and the Xbox 360, they were the one source that was, hey, free online, it's great. And then getting towards the end of the PS3 gen, I believe when we got to PS4, yeah, it was when we got to PS4, they decided to go, just like Xbox, $60 a year for online play. Which, everyone saw coming at the time. They weren't happy about it, but you know what? That's the industry. It's $60 for the year, whatever. But then, that kept going. And then Xbox did their thing where they added Xbox Game Pass, which was, the Netflix style subscription that everyone's known for years now with Xbox One. And it's still going strong. However, they just recently raised their price from $15 a month to $17 a month. And the service, I think if you get like everything, it's called the, Game Pass Ultimate, is like $180 a year. Or it was $180 a year. Now it's jumped up a little bit. I think it's like $190 or something like that. I'm not going to do quick math because I'm not a math guy. But anyways, Sony were like, okay, cool. We have 3 tiers. We have the $60 Essential, the $90 or $100, was it Extra? And then the Premium, which was $120 for the year. When you look at the two side by side, 120 versus, over 180, obviously one is a little cheaper. However, you didn't get as much games as you did with Game Pass, but you do get the benefit of also having these like classic games from PS1, PS2, which we don't see a lot of PS2 stuff on there, and then streaming for PS3 because they had PlayStation Now. They basically integrated like Xbox and just made one service with multiple tiers. However, we're getting news today that is going to go up in price, as Sony is raising their prices by up to $40 a year, which is just not the most ideal thing, because 120 is already a lot if you're going for the big package. 120 is not is just a little too much. I am paying for it at the moment because I jumped in when there was a deal. I basically paid like 90 over like a certain amount of time, so I jumped in at a good time. However, if we look at the prices here, the old price, $60 a month, is now going to be $80. You're paying an extra 25%, or an extra 33% technically, to get that new price at $80 for the year. So now your standard is $80 for the year. The extra went from $100 to $135, so you have a $35 step right there. Excuse me. You have a $35 step right there, and then the premium jumps up $40 from $120 to $160. So why? I just want to know why. Although yes, it is a nice service to have, what's been the draw? They're not giving us a bunch of crazy things like Xbox is. You do see like some games are coming, in the first few weeks of them being released. You do get cool games like Stray. I believe there's some of the Yakuzas there, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. However, you are just not seeing the same values you get with Xbox. And now they're demanding a higher price. So that tells me maybe they're cooking something up. Maybe they're cooking something up. Maybe we're getting like even better games because we get those free games every month on the PS4 and the PS5. Are we getting better games? Let's see, this month, Saints Row, the reboot, which sold terribly. When I was working at GameStop, we were pushing this left and right, and we sold like 10 copies. It was just not good. You get Black Desert, I'm not sure what that game is. And then Generation Zero. So, Saints Row is supposed to be a big draw. Is that going to be like where the extra $20 per month comes from? I mean, it's not like it's the worst game in the world, but it's just not it's not the value when you compare something to, you know, Microsoft. And I know I'm like splitting a lot of hairs here, getting Starfield day one, all their, you know, great, you know, first party releases day one. Does that mean we're going to start getting PlayStation stuff day one? I doubt it. I really doubt it. You know, you get that, you get Black Desert, it's an MMORPG, personally not my kind of thing. And then Generation Zero, I've never played it. It's first person open world adventure, so it looks like a big mech thing. I'll admit, guys, I'm not, you know, as knowledgeable of my games as I used to be. But, you know, where is the value? Seriously, and here they mention it right here, too. It's going up globally, basically. $80, $135, and $160, as we stated earlier, for basically the same crap. Sony, like, dude, what's going on? I mean, I would love to keep paying that $120, because yes, I do every now and then. I do hop on and play some, you know, some retro stuff that I don't own, just, you know, or don't have the capacity because I just haven't bought some of the retro stuff. Also, you know, I just don't see the value. You're not getting as much of a crazy just package as you are with Xbox. Xbox, I happily pay that every month because me and my brother, we utilize it, and it's great. And plus, you know, it works with my PC. Does this mean maybe Sony down the line will do something similar, you know, where they link up with Steam or something, or link up with Epic Games, and we get some of those PlayStation games available that we can play? You know, are we going to be able to get God of War? Are we able to get Spider-Man? Now, that also kind of gets me thinking, what if they are going to test that out? Maybe that's we don't see the value now, but it is coming later on. What if we do get, like, you know, a first access to Spider-Man 2? What if we do get a first access to Wolverine? And I think if that's the case, then it's great. However, as it sits currently, I don't see it. I really don't. And, you know, I know other people are making videos, and so far, after reading into it, I've seen one, and I agree. You know, I'm not gonna lie, similar beliefs here. It's just the value isn't there. The value is not there, simply. But I want to hold out hope and say the value is not there yet. But I just wanted to talk about that real quick because, you know, especially heading into the holiday season, now we're gonna have to be paying inflated prices. I don't know. You know, part of me just misses back in the day when you just play online for free with your friends. But I do understand you do have to have some kind of, you know, paywall, because that's how you're gonna, you know, you pay for security features sometimes. We all remember what happened with the Sony breach back in, what was it, 2013? Or was it 2011? I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was PS3 era. But however, you know, having that base price, especially to me, that $80 paywall now, I feel like it's just way too much. Do I think it should be super low like Nintendo? No. Because Nintendo doesn't even know what they're doing. And I love Nintendo. But $20, you're basically just paying for emulators. And, like, some access to games. But I just think, as it sits now, again, Sony, I just don't know what they're doing. But if you have any kind of ideas, or you want to share your thoughts in the comments down below, please go ahead and, you know, let me know what you think. Do you, like, support them raising the prices? Do you think, like me, maybe there's something down the road that we just haven't had revealed to us yet? Do you think it's just ridiculous that they're raising these prices? I think it's, I don't know, I'm crossed. I think it's a bad idea to do it this way, if that's the case. But anyways, let me know what you think about in the comments down below. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you're into what I'm talking about. I do have other videos planning on coming out. It's just like this kind of hit today, and I felt like it was just like, kind of like, if you guys are into basketball, it was a watch bomb. It was a watch bomb for Sony. But anyways, you guys, thank you for, if you watched this video, thank you for stopping by. Once again, leave a like, comment, tell me what you think, subscribe. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day and take care.
luck.